Hello everyone and welcome back. As promised, this is the painting of the skip. Now, when you're going to airbrush something, you look at how you're going to hold it, what needs painting, what doesn't need painting. Now, underneath here isn't going to be seen much, so it could do with painting, but if it doesn't get painted, it's no big deal. How are you going to hold it? Crocodile clips and stuff on here are going to need moving, so you're going to have to spray it, wait till it dries and move it over and stuff. So I got a block of wood and some double-sided sticky tape. I'm going to see if this works. If not, we'll use something else. I just peel that off now. That's nice and sticky. Oops, and there you go, we've stuck him on. And we can get access all the way around apart from underneath, which we're not too bothered about at the moment. I'm going to use this stuff, which is AK 3rd Gen grey primer, and I'm going to use a Hyder and Steenbeck Ultra 2024, and we'll tip some in there and I'll show you how much when I've done it. I put about 6 drops in there, and so now I'm going to try and spray it while the camera's still there. It is going to be noisy, so bear that in mind. Just going to be the compressor, as you can hear now. So we'll just, about 6 inches away at the moment, just gently pull back. And so on and so on. So I'm going to do the entire thing like that, and then we'll get back to you in the next part. And now we've got a light coat of the grey on. I'm going to use this now, this primer, AK 3rd Gen Rust Primer. It's a deep colour, a deep red. We're going to do the same again with that same distance and just light coats all the way along. Be 6 inch away and just gentle strokes, you know. Bearing in mind this is just the undercoat. And same again this side. What you've got to remember on these is there's gaps underneath, there's gaps on the top, you know, there's edges what need covering rather than gaps, and so you've got to do a thorough job. When I've done that, we'll get back to you again. And we're back again. I've given it a few coats here and there just to make it a little bit better. We're not too bothered about the finish on this at the moment because it's going to be dinged and banged and scratched and knocked about, and we'll do that in the next one. Chosen yellow, gold yellow, 71078, and we'll use that next. I'm going to do exactly the same again. Keep a good distance, a good 6 inch, and just start giving it a light dusting. You can see straight away it's a very, very bright colour. We'll just do the same again. And we're just going to do that. I'm going to give it a good finish of yellow all over, and I'll be back to you for the next and final parts. Okay, out. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. The last video was putting this skip together. Now we've got it sorted, got it painted, undercoated, and we're going to start on the weathering. I'm going to start by using these new acrylic washes I got. Fully removable acrylic wash, eroding light rust, and we're going to give it a good old shake first of all. don't need a lot. Don't need a lot of these. Now I'm going to use this brush. You see that? And a bit stiff. Break it up. Not prepared, Evans. Okay. I'm just going to dip it in. We'll have a look here on this. Put it along the top of that bar. And then draw it all down. It's not looking good at the moment, you think. Then we get some water. And the water just absolutely changes the dynamic completely. And it acts just like a little wash. It makes it work very well. And you can see there now, it's beginning to look slightly different. I'll do the same on the end. Same on this end, give it another. Just draw it all down. You leave it, it'll be thicker pigment towards the bottom because that's where gravity takes the water, you know, in real life. So you put it like that. And we'll do the other end. Exactly the same. There's nothing mysterious about this one. I'll just do all the sides like that. These boys, this is just the initial wash. I'm sorry you can hear the noise, it's granddaughter. Granddaughter's here. And so, we'll just do that. That's giving us a bit of an orange tinge here and there. And I can improve it even more. We can put some streaks of these rose colours. These are all acrylics at the moment. I'm going to do a coat on the inside as well. Give this a shake. Sorry about the noise. It's I've got to do the video. I've been trying to do it for ages. I've got the granddaughter and my son and stuff. Now I've just put a bit on these edges. Let's see if I can bring you in a bit closer. What I'm going to do is the old sponge technique. Chunk of sponge. Shift it about with that. Get a tiny amount on here. On the sponge. And that's a bit much, but it doesn't matter. Spread that about on the sponge. And this is going to act like scritches and scratches. That first one doesn't look too good. And the different amount of pressure you put on there gives you whatever effect. And what we could do, we could actually bash these edges a bit as well to make it a little bit more of a wear and tear article and a bit battered and stuff, you know. So generally that's about it. Just keep going over the surface with different stuff. This stuff is all removable, so you can quite easily, sorry about that, you can quite easily remove stuff that you've done wrong from life colours, and that's all it is. That's from life colours. That's your skip, your dumpster or whatever. And I did this side earlier, gave that a darker wash. We can put some orange on that just to fill it in, make it look like the rest. Gave this one a darker coat to it. Now all I'll do there is get some water. See, it looks terrible at the moment and you're thinking, oh my word, what's he done? What's niggered on there? He's an idiot. You might not be wrong, but there's method to it because it's easily manipulated and removable. And this one, this live colour, does react well when it's in water, and you can get a good effect when it's working with the water. And now it is a bit orange. Now I can hear Harley, my little granddaughter's come to join us, folks. And hello Harley. She doesn't talk yet, and so I'm not going to put her on camera. Don't pull that. That's Jimmy's cover. I've got the parrot covered up. If she pulls the cover off, Jimmy will begin to squawk, and we'll have all kinds. So that is about it, folks. It's a really simple method. It works well, and it's good fun. Really good fun and easy to do. And I've got this video out of the way finally at last. I can crack on and make another video very shortly. And there it is. I'm just going to darken that, and then I'll probably fill it with some muck, and I'll put a couple of pictures on the old community page once I'm happy that it's okay. So that's it. Thank you all for looking in. I do appreciate it. Thank you for your support, your subscriptions, and everything else that's good. I do hope you all have a great Christmas and New Year. And if I don't see you before then, I will see you in the New Year, hopefully. And enjoy yourselves. Thank you for looking in. I appreciate each and every one of you. Do take care, and bye-bye for now, my friends.